What it do, babies? Welcome to my channel. I am Truly Divine on all platforms. If you are new here, don't forget to like, share, comment, subscribe, all of that. So today, for today's video, I wanted to do a facial while we talked about one of the best skincare product lines that I have come across so far, in my opinion. And before we get into this video, no, it is not sponsored. This is just a product line that got my skin from looking like this and like this to looking like this. Like, I know I'm not completely healed. Like, my skin is not completely healed and my journey is not over, but I have come a long way. Like, I really came a long way. And the way that I felt before with my skin, it's just been a journey. It's been a long journey. So yeah, let's get right into the video. All right, so I didn't even tell you guys what the line was. All right, so the skincare line, the skincare product line that I am talking about is Dermalogica. I know you guys have heard of it. I completely stand by Dermalogica. Like, I love Dermalogica. It is a little on the expensive side, but they have these like travel size packs that you can get. I used to get the travel size packs, but now I'm in school, so I got a few of the products that I was already using for free. But yeah, so we're going to be using Dermalogica today to do our facial. So we're going to start with the pre-cleanse. Now, what I did learn, because before I started going to school, what I did learn was that you got to put the pre-cleanse on dry. I just was like wetting my hands and putting it on. I was putting it on wrong. So if you like me, I'm a little slow a little bit sometimes. So I definitely was just wetting it and using it that way, which now that I think about it, that did not make sense because it's supposed to go on like an oil. So yeah, definitely was doing it wrong this whole time, but no, we live and we learn, okay? So the problem with my skin has always been like hyperpigmentation. So before I got pregnant, it was already something that I was working on trying to heal, and it took forever to get to a point where my skin looked decent to me. Like, it looked nice to other people, like I got complimented on it, but for me, you know, we are more hard on ourselves than anybody. So for me, it was just like my skin was not where I wanted it to be. And then I got pregnant and it just got completely worse. You guys seen the picture in the beginning. It just looked horrible. BRB. Let me get a rag. I did not wring it out all the way. No. I usually use like disposable face towels, but I ran out and I didn't order any more yet. So hot rags it is. And I only use them one time, wash them, and use a new rag every time I remove it. But what was I talking about? Yeah, I got pregnant. Booyah. I remember. So I ended up getting pregnant and my skin got completely worse. It was terrible and I didn't know what to do. Like, I didn't even want to leave the house. I say it all the time. I did not want to leave the house. I hated the way that my skin looked. It was breaking out so bad. I felt like that's all people looked at when they seen me. So I was trying different things, and then I remembered that I used to use Dermalogica before and it worked really well, so I started using it again. This is my first time using the intensive moisture though. My skin just started trying to get dry from something else that I was using. It wasn't this. I was putting extra stuff on my face that I ain't have no business. Now my neck and my face is starting to dry out. But so we're gonna use the intensive moisture. But yeah, so I've been standing by Dermalogica since October, and it's all we use in school for facials, so it worked out really well. And hopefully, like I said, my journey is not over, but please let it be near. So we're gonna go in with some daily microfoliant next. So the thing about my skin was I didn't get acne for real. If I get a bump, it'll go away the next day, but it'll immediately turn into a dark spot. So like, the hyperpigmentation is real. Shit, I always use more than I need to. So like now I get a little bit of acne. Once I got pregnant, I started getting a lot more, but now it's back to like how it used to be. I get a little bit, but it's not too much. It just immediately goes away and becomes a dark spot for real. So my goal with my skin is really just to get rid of my dark spots for real. Like, I want to clear my hyperpigmentation. A lot of people say that you can't, even my teacher, she's like, you can't get rid of it. But when I look at those before pictures and now, I feel like you could definitely fade it to where it's absolutely nothing. Like, you could fade it away. I forgot a fan brush. That's another thing I learned in school. Like, I learned that the exfoliator, like, I used to just put it in my hands, rub it together, and then wonder why it was so gritty and grainy. But it's supposed to be foamy. I did not know that. It's supposed to be foamy. I got a little bit more mixing to do, but this is how it should look for the most part. And you got to go in like real crazy. The steamer be sounding like it just want to pop on me for real. So I be scared. Don't be scared. I can't wait to get a new facial steamer. I should have had music playing. Why am I sitting in the quiet? Alexa, play Leon Thomas. I Do. Alexa, turn the volume up 3 notches. Now, I would have went in, if I was doing an actual facial, I would have went in with a extractions after the exfoliator and then did a massage, but I don't want to do none of that on myself. So we're gonna go straight to the mask, and we're using conductive mask base. Now, I am still in school currently. I have not graduated, but we did go over the facial portion, so I'm not perfect. Like, I haven't perfected my facials, but baby, by the time I graduate, it's over. If you went to school for aesthetics or you own like a spa, what products did you guys, like what brand did you guys use in school, or what brand do you use in your salon? If you own a studio and you do facials in your studio, which brand do you guys use? Like, I'ma stick beside it. What brand y'all stick beside? Because when I graduate, I know I'm gonna use Dermalogica. The results that I get from using Dermalogica are too great for me not to use it. I love Dermalogica, but somebody gonna have to really convince me that there's something better out there for me to switch. Now, I could have extracted this on my eyebrow. I tried to do this one on my chin earlier, but I don't think I got it all. I just don't feel like doing extractions. Before we started practicing facials at school, my skin it did look a lot better than what it does now. Like, I feel like now it only looks how it does. And I'm not saying it looked bad. It does not look bad, but it don't look as good as it did prior to us doing facials, because of the fact that I feel like there is a such thing as overusing products, and we were doing facials every single day. So me washing my face with the same products every single day and then going on top of it with something slightly different or anything like that, or the person who was doing my facial, not everybody did it the same. So some people may have left product on my face and then coming at night and doing my night routine. So I was doing a day routine. I had my morning routine, then get to school and we do practicing facials. Now I gotta get like whatever I used on my face during the day wiped off and cleansed off and doing this midday routine. Then gotta do my nighttime routine. I don't know. I feel like it's a such thing as overusing products, and it was kind of harsh on my skin. But what I really think did it was the massage gel, because my skin isn't like crazy sensitive, but it's a little sensitive, and I think that massage gel being massaged into my skin is what like caused the breakouts or the dry patches or the little like pimples on the side over here. So, but we just gonna use Dermalogica and get it back right. We practicing waxing now, so we not gonna be doing facials for a while, so I could get my skin back together. And then next time I just won't wash my face before we do facials again. I'm gonna use a little multi-active toner just to get off any product that may not have come off with the hot rag. Damn, I should have just pop this fucking pimple. I can honestly say I don't know what this is from. Like, this just appeared out of nowhere and I really don't know what it is or where it came from. All right, this is the one thing that I'm using that is not Dermalogica, and it's niacinamide gel cream. Now, Dermalogica does have a serum that has niacinamide in it. It's for something different than what this is for. This is just for hydration and a dewy look. So I just put this on just to make my skin look a little more dewy. And then I'm gonna go in with my skin smoothing cream, and I'm gonna mix it in with SPF. Okay, this 30. SPF 30. I don't like to use anything more than 30. And that is all for today. Thank you for watching and doing my facial with me. If you have any other recommendations on how to get rid of hyperpigmentation, please comment below. Other than that, see you guys later. Bye.